Morning everyone, I hope you're all okay. Welcome to your Monday morning legs, arms and Tums. It's another beautiful morning, the sun's shining. So, good morning Maria, good morning Anne, hiya Stu, hiya Mum, morning Chris, morning Kelly, morning Celia. If anyone else is there, just drop a hi in the comments whilst we're going. You'll have a little bit of rest, so just say hi so we know you're there and we'll get going. So we're going to start with a warm-up. So if you're new this morning, I'm going to be explaining all the exercises that we're doing. If you're not new, you'll probably recognise some of the exercises anyway if you've done it before with me. It's quite simple this morning. We've actually only got a few exercises. It's more about building the tension in the muscles using similar sort of exercises. So we're going to start with a nice easy warm-up to begin with. Just going to get my stopwatch ready. And we're going to start with some high knees. So when you're ready, just lifting up the knees, aiming for hip height. Just get them as high as you can to begin with. Just get moving. We're going to get nice and warm before we move into our first leg round. Brilliant. So we've got 60 seconds of each exercise to warm up. We've got 20 seconds to go. 10. 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, next exercise, we step out into a squat. We step out in the other side into the squat. And then we have a side lunge. So squat, squat, side lunge, side lunge. As soon as you're ready, squat, other side. That's it, side lunges. So make sure on the side lunge you're getting your leg nice and long. And on the squats, we're really sending those hips back. Make sure there's a clear difference in your two exercises. We're waking up different muscles in each one. In 3, 2, 1. This time we stick with this static squat and we press up. So we're not stepping out this time, sending the hips back, squeezing the bum muscles. We just reach those hands to the sky. Thirty more seconds. Ten. 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, this time it's a static lunge. So we're going to send one leg back, then both of the knees, hips are nice and square. And then we switch over the leg. It's a nice long step back, nice big range of movement. Halfway. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, this time we have a one-legged inchworm. So we've done these before. We walk out, we walk the hands back in, but we keep one leg lifted. And then you switch so that the other legs are lifted. So we just keep switching them over, walking the hands right out as far as we can go, and then switch over the leg. So aim to really brace that core, keep your balance. Ten more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, we're going to come down to the mat. We're going to finish the warm up in a high plank position. So we're on our hands, on our feet if we can. Hips are forwards, bums low. If we're struggling to keep the bum low, then just drop down onto the knees and do the same thing. We're going to hold it here to finish the warm up. So really brace those core muscles. So all you want to do is think that someone's about to punch you in the stomach. You brace, you protect yourself. That's the same thing that we do when we're doing our ab exercises to make sure that it's our core working rather than anything else. So when I keep saying brace your core, that's what you want to imagine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop down, just push up through our hands and our chest for a couple of seconds before we move on. Okay. So if you want a drink, guys, or if you haven't got a drink and you want to run and grab one now, you have got a minute or so. So just make sure that you stay nice and hydrated, especially if you are outside in the sun, as it is quite warm. Morning, Peter. Morning, Malcolm. Okay, so we've done our warm-up. It's time to move on to our leg rounds. So like I said earlier, we haven't got many exercises this morning. We're going to keep it nice and simple. The first exercise, we have a lunge pulse. So we're going to step out long, like we did in our lunge position in the warm-up. And we're going to drop down and we're going to pulse. So we're not going all the way up and back down like we did. We are holding it in that small range of movement, which is really going to build up the tension. If you don't start to feel it in the front quad, then you're not low enough or you're going a bit too far up. So just reduce your range of movement a little bit. Exercise 2. You're going to drop down so your back knee is at 90 degrees and you're going to hold it. So it's lunge pulse straight into a lunge hold. We're going to do 2 rounds of that on one side. As soon as we've done that, we're going to lift the back leg. Some of you may recognise this one as we've done it before. We're going to drop into a one-legged squat. So dropping down and back up. So from the front, your leg is lifted. We bend the knee, we get as low as we can. The option is here to leave the other foot on the ground and do exactly the same thing. A, if it's too wobbly, or B, if it's too difficult. When I say, you're going to drop and you're going to hold it. So it's a lunge pulse hold twice, and then it's a one-legged squat hold twice, and then we're going to move on to the other side. Okay, so we're all going to start with our right leg back to keep it nice and simple. So it's a nice long step. When we're all ready, right leg is back. We're going to start with our pulse. We're going to stay on this side for the time being, working this front quad as much as we can. Maybe 10 more seconds and we're going to hold it. 3, 2, 1, hold. 90 degrees, remember. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're going to pulse. Second round. Well done, guys. Should be starting to feel a bit of tension. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. So remember, guys, as always, if you need to stop, give it a shake out at any point. That is fine. Just join us again when you're ready. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Right leg's lifted. It's our one-legged squat. Remember the option with the toes on the ground. It is a wobbly one. Let's get our balance. Last few seconds. And we're going to hold. 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. As low as you can go, guys. The lower the better. But I am aware it is a wobbly one. 10 seconds, guys, and we've got one more round of this. Then we're going to move on to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Back to the one-legged squat. Focus on that depth. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's hold it. Let's finish it on this side. You're doing really well, guys. We should be feeling it a little bit. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Well done. Good job. Halfway there. So just move your legs around a little bit, heel towards the bum. Release the tension. So we're going to move over. The left leg is stepped back this time. Exactly the same thing. Lunge, pulse, lunge, hold twice. One-legged squat, hold. And that's our leg round done. So left leg back. Let's pulse. 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. You've got it, guys. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Pulse. One more round. Brilliant. Stay focused. Listen to the birds. Take your mind off it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Almost there. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lift that left leg and we drop down. Last bit on this side, it's 2 rounds. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Remember the option with the toes on the ground. You've got it, guys. 10 seconds. Then we've got one more round of each. Then we've got a nice bit of recovery. 3, 2, 1. Let's get lower this time. Last round, let's make it count. Feel that burn. Three, 2, 1. Let's hold it to finish. Fifteen seconds. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, guys. Good job. Hash your leg round out the way. Should be feeling it in your quads, but it also should have started to wake up your glutes a little bit, because that's what we're going to move on to next. So grab a drink if you need one. Morning, Susanna. Okay, so glute round next. It's all about the holds this morning. So same principle as what we just did with the legs round. We've got a glute kickback with a glute kickback hold twice, and then we've got a one-legged hip bridge with a one-legged hip bridge hold twice, and then we move on to the other side. So for our kickback, we're going to bring one leg slightly bent, the other leg is long, and we kick it back. So we have done this one before. The lower we are in the standing leg, the more you are going to work your glutes. So the aim is to get nice and low, really kick it back. Exercise 2, we bring it back and we hold it. So again, the lower we are, the better. If you want to hold on to anything whilst you're doing it, that is fine if it gives you a little bit more balance. So the leg that was kicking back is going to be your long leg in the one-legged hip bridge. So the standing leg is going to be your bent knee. Your knees are in line. You'll be lifting the hips, squeezing your bum muscles, aiming not to touch the bum on the floor if we can. It's a nice constant movement. Then the next one, we have our hold. So 2 rounds of each on each side, and then we move on to our ab round to finish. So as I said before, if you need to just relax for a second, shake it out at any point, that's fine, okay? Take the recovery if you need it. So when we're ready, guys, you're going to be bringing your right leg back first. So we get down low on the left stabilizing leg, and we're going to kick it back. So really focus on that balance. and really squeeze your bum muscles on each repetition. As I say, you're welcome to hold on to something as it does get wobbly. It could be your sofa, a wall. 3, 2, 1, let's hold it back. So really squeeze now, stay low. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it back, same leg. Fantastic, guys, well done. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's hold it. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We jump on the floor. The right leg is long, the left knee is bent. Let's lift those hips. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's hold it. Well done, guys. Do what you can. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. One more round. Lift those hips. Keep it moving. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's hold it. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Well done, guys. Relax it down. Slowly bring it up. Give it a shake out. We're halfway there. It's time to move on to the other side now. We know what we're doing. So it'll be your left leg back this time, guys. So we're bending down on the right leg. As soon as we're ready, left leg long, get the balance and kick it back. 3, 2, 1. Let's hold it. 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. One more round. Then we're going to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Kick it back and we hold it. 10. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Let's get down on the floor. So the right leg is long. Let's lift those hips. 2 sets of these. And that's it for the glutes. Three, 2, 1. Let's hold it. Well done, guys. Last bit. And then we're there. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips. One more round. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's hold. Not long, guys. Keep squeezing. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, guys. Well done. Bring those legs and arms out long just for a couple of seconds before we move on to our abs round. Well done. That's the legs and glutes done. A bit of abs to finish off. So we're going to stay down on our mats, guys, but if you do need to get up and grab yourself a drink, that's absolutely fine. You've got a bit of recovery time now whilst I demonstrate these next exercises. So we've got 5 exercises that we're going to complete one straight after the other, aiming not to have any rest in between if we can. So exercise 1, my legs are up high and they're as straight as possible. And then it's fingertips towards the toes while sending our ribs towards our hips. So we've got that crunching movement, starting to feel it in the top part of our stomach. Exercise 2, we're going to bend the knees, lift the hips up off the ground, aiming to always keep the toes a fraction off the ground if we can. If not, guys, just tap on each repetition. That's absolutely fine. It's a good option. Exercise 3, we've done this one before. We have scissor kicks. So we aim for 45 degrees and we bring one leg on top of the other, keeping them nice and straight. If you can feel that in your back instead of your core, make sure you bring the legs a little bit higher, as that will bring it back to the lower part of the core, which is where we're meant to be feeling it. Next exercise, knees are at 90 degrees. We're going to lift the shoulders up off the ground and we reach round towards our heels. So the higher our shoulders are lifted, the more we're going to feel it in the obliques and the sides of our stomach. So, final exercise. We have a moving plank. So, we start in our high plank position, which we did as a warm-up. We then move down onto the forearms, then back to the hands. So we're constantly moving, keeping the bum nice and low, again like we did in the warm-up, but if we're struggling to keep it low, we do exactly the same thing with our knees on the ground. That is your option. So don't be afraid to take any of the options at any time, guys. We've got 45 seconds on each exercise, so even if you start on a higher option, don't be afraid to take the slightly lower option at any time. So we're going to start with our high toe touches. Our legs are long, and we're going to reach, so bracing that core, ribs towards the hips. Let's get as much movement as we can. We've all got a different range of movement, so even if you're just lifting those shoulders up off the ground, that's good. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, lift the hips, tap, or don't tap if we can. We really focus on getting that hip lift up and controlling back down. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, scissor kick. Legs are 45 degrees. Higher if we need to. One leg on top of the other. Brilliant, guys. Remember what I said in the warm-up. Keep bracing. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Knees to 90. Lift the shoulders. Reach and tap the heel. Brilliant, guys. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We've got our moving plank, toes or knees. Start on the hands, down to the forearms, back to the hands. So it's a moving plank, which means you just got to keep moving. Fifteen seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Well done, relax. We're one round down, one more to go, and we are done. Same exercises, same options are there to take them if you need them. Okay, are we ready? Let's get it out of the way. Bring those legs long. As soon as we're ready, ribs towards the hips. So your range of movement may be a little bit smaller this time because it's the second time round. That's absolutely fine. That is expected. We're building up fatigue in those muscles, which is what's going to make them work and make them stronger. 15 seconds. Three, two, one. Okay, lift those hips. Stay with it. 10, 3, 2, 1. Scissor kicks. 3 more exercises and we're done. Stay with it. Doing amazing. We're going to finish with a stretch off after this. Remember to bring the leg higher if you need to. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Knees to 90. Lift the shoulders. We've got our heel taps. Second to last exercise. $15. Three, 2, 1. Moving plank and we're done. Come on, guys. $15 seconds down, 30 to go. Keep those bums down. Just 15 seconds left. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Well done. That's it. You did it. Have a little bit of rest. Grab a drink if you need it. We're going to finish with a stretch out. Morning, Jude. Morning, Rachel. And hiya, Jane. Okay, guys. So it is important that we do finish with a stretch out. It'll only take a couple of minutes. So we're back down on the ground. And all we're going to do is go back to our cobra position where we push up through our hands and our chest. Brilliant. And then we'll push back towards the lower legs and bring your chin towards the chest. Brilliant, guys. And we're just going to roll over onto our bum. Both of our legs are bent. We're just going to walk our hands forward so that we can feel the stretch in our front glute. So just go as far as you can until you can feel that stretch, and then just hold. Okay, great. And then we're going to switch them over. Same thing on the other side. Okay, we're going to stay down on our thumbs. Just going to bring our legs out long. Reach as far as we can towards our toes. Feel that stretch down the back of our legs. Okay, we're just going to do one for the calves. So we're moving on to our hands into a downward dog position. And then all we're going to do is lift one heel up and then lift the other. So we'll keep moving, digging that one heel into the ground, then switching it over. Okay, and then finally we walk it up. We're going to stretch out the quads, bringing one heel towards the bum. Feel free to hold on to anything if you need to. Okay, and then switching them over. And relax it down there. Well done, everyone. Thank you all for joining me. Enjoy your day, enjoy the sunshine, and I'll see you all again next week. Bye.